Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you're new, go ahead and make sure you subscribe. For today's look, I did use the Morphe 28 Artist Pass palette. I know that I said I didn't really like this one in my Kara unboxing video, but the more that I play with it, the more I am kind of starting to like it. So I came up with this look today. So today we're going to be playing with the Morphe 24/8 Artist Pass palette. I know that I said I didn't really like this one, but I haven't played with it much, so I'm going to give it another shot. This is how it looks. The main reason I bought it was for this glitter right here, which honestly isn't the best. You do need glitter glue for it, but I mean, that's fine. And then these glitters are all pretty patchy. The colors are all pretty patchy. But I'm going to try playing with it again today. I kind of want to go for like a purple sort of look. I do have purple nails right now, so, which by the way, I did these on my own. They're not the best, but pretty good. The only good thing about this though is that it does, you could see me right here, it does come with a big mirror. It's a really pretty palette. I was gonna sell it or give it away, but this is honestly like such a pretty palette if you're into collecting palettes. I'm gonna start by going in with the shade Indio Woe. It's just kind of like an orange shade, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this above my crease using the same Morphe brush that I've been using. Which, by the way, I don't wash my brushes every time, but I do have like one of those brush pans where you roll them in so it takes the color out. I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and just blend that a bit more. Also, I have a pimple above my eyebrow. My skin has been doing so good, but at the same time, like, I get a pimple like once a week just on my forehead. That seems to be my problem area right now, which honestly I can't complain because my acne was a lot worse before. Also, I was trying to record a video yesterday and I realized like halfway through that I didn't press record, so I still did the makeup look, but half of it wasn't recorded, so I didn't want to upload it, obviously, because I'm not gonna upload a half recorded tutorial, you know. So next I'm going to take a bright pink shade. This one is called Max Volume. I'm going to take this on a ColourPop E16 brush, and I'm going to start putting that on my crease and kind of flicking it outwards. I usually do this with like literally all my eyeshadows. This pink is actually really pretty, but if you compare it to other palettes and stuff, the reason why I don't feel like this one is worth it is because the neons in it are pretty patchy. So it's like, you know, are you gonna pay for a palette to only like a couple of colors in it? I feel like you should kind of like the whole palette, you know, especially if, you know, you're buying your palettes with your own money. Then again, it is a really pretty collector's item, so I don't know. So I'm also putting that in the inner part of my eye right here, just so I kind of have a halo eye, because I am gonna put the glitter in the center of my lid. I'm going to take that fluffy Morphe brush again and just keep blending this out. Also, I did order the new J Kissa and e.l.f. palette, so I'm extremely excited to try it out. I really love that it's rainbow, and the fact that it was so cheap, like, you honestly can't beat that. So now with this small Equal Tools blending brush, I'm gonna go in with the shade Major Inspo. It's just a purple, and I'm gonna put that on my outer V right here and drag it into my crease. This is actually a two-sided brush, so it has a smudge brush and a blending brush. With the smudge side, I'm gonna take that purple in my inner corner right here to just help create that halo effect and blend it. So another thing is also, I did do an SFX look, and I posted it on my Instagram story asking if I should upload it to Instagram TV or YouTube, but Instagram TV won't allow me to upload it. I don't know if it's because of the blood on it or if it's just like the actual Instagram app is tweaking. The purple in this palette is actually really pretty too. So I usually like pressing it in first, and then I'll go back in with that blending brush I used earlier to blend it. These colors, I feel like you do have to build them up very slowly, because if not, then they do look patchy. So now I'm going to put the shade Private Oasis. This is how it looks. It's a really nice pearl with purple reflexes. Ooh, that is so pretty. I'm placing that on the center of my lid with just my finger. So I'm going to go back now with the shade Max Volume on the fluffy blending brush that I first used. And I'm going to put that right here by the glitter on my outer V and just try to blend it so it doesn't have such a harsh line. I'm going to take the Morphe blending brush again and just go over the top again. Make sure that everything is blended nicely. My cheeks have been struggling a bit because they're pretty dry right now. So I'm going to use the NYX Dewy Primer. And put that on my cheeks and on my chin. This glitter also didn't have much fallout at all. So I don't know, maybe I just have to play with this palette more to get to like it, but I'm just so indecisive with it because I feel like pinks and purples, you could find them in any palette and they'll work great, but for it to be Morphe, I feel like it just wasn't the best it could have been. So I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Dewy Primer also on my cheeks. This one does have a bit of like a rose gold tint and it has some glitter in it when you first apply it, but the foundation covers it and it honestly feels so good on your skin. And for my T-zone, I'm going to take the e.l.f. Oil Control Primer. This one I usually only focus it on my nose because my nose is the thing that gets the most oily. And then for my actual T-zone, I use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So for foundation today, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. I'm going to mix the shades 118 and 120. 118 is a bit too white for me and 120 balances it out, but it is a bit pink undertone, so that's why I like to mix it with this one still. And then to blend that out, I'm going to be using this ColourPop F23 brush. So I'm just going to go in with my Equal Tools Beauty Sponge and blend that out more. Then I'm going to take a bit of the shade 118. I feel like my foundation always looks pretty white on camera. My natural skin, I do have kind of a pink undertone, but I usually like to get more of a golden undertone foundation. So however you choose to do your makeup is honestly just by your preference and what you think looks good on you. If I were to get a pink foundation, I feel like I would look way too pink. And plus, once I put on like the rest of my face makeup, it just kind of balances it all out. And then to set, I'm going to be using the Black Radiance powder. This one is in the shade Banana. So I always take this first on my e.l.f. Total Complexion sponge and press it into my skin. It looks like a lot, I know, but this is honestly just how I've always done it. I do want to try this pressed powder. It's itspracillamarie on YouTube and FefyElysian, I think that's how you say it, makeup. So I'll put their link to their channel in my descriptions below this video. They both really rave about this Sephora pressed powder and I want to try it. I've never really tried pressed powders. I usually always gear towards loose powders. So for bronzer, I'm going to be taking the Hoola bronzer. Also, yesterday when I did my makeup, I walked around with it the entire day and I felt so good. Usually, like, during this whole quarantine, I've been doing my makeup and taking it off, like, literally right away. And then I don't really contour my nose. I just take this flat brush and use whatever same bronzer I used. And then I take that Equal Tools Beauty Sponge and just kind of press it to help it blend it a bit more. I'm going to take this Tarte blush. This one is in the shade Party. And then I'm going to take my MAC Fix Plus spray and set. That feels amazing. And then I'm going to take my sponge and just press everything in a bit. So I want a rose gold highlight, so I'm going to use this one by Makeup Revolution. This one is in the shade Just My Type. Highlight my brow bone, the tip of my nose, and then with this small Kara Beauty fan brush, I'm also going to highlight the high points of my cheeks. And then I'm going to spray my face one more time with the MAC Fix Plus. And this time I like to press my highlight in. And then I'm going to take my Maybelline Better Skin powder. And I'm just going to set a bit in between my brows and underneath my eyes. So that's how the skin is looking. And then for mascara, I'm going to be taking this Urban Decay Perversion mascara. So this is how the eyes look. I usually don't put anything underneath just because I feel like since my eyes are small, if I put eyeliner or smoke out eyeshadow at the bottom, it makes my eyes look smaller. So that's how it looks. I actually really like how it came out. Another thing is I always curl my eyelashes after I put on the mascara, and it's because my eyelashes are really thin and the mascara, when it wets them, it makes them go down. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys like this look, and again, if you do recreate any of the looks that I show, go ahead and tag me on Instagram so that I can follow you guys back. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys in my next video.